Hello, everybody. So, I've been making some comments about our stay at the Courtyard, Marriott, and Hot Springs. We had some issues. I made the review, or posted the review, and I tried 3 times to post the pictures, and it would not let me. More than likely, it is because I am horrible at technology. Y'all probably already know that. So, in the review, I said that I'd make a video of the pictures. So this is the first picture here I got is under the bed. You can see a big old piece of popcorn. Next picture is the when I just removed the cushion from the sofa. This is what I seen when I just removed the cushion. Didn't do anything but take the cushion off. Of course, when I showed this to the manager, he goes, "I don't see it." Yeah. So I said, "Well, let's enlarge it a little bit." He never did acknowledge it, but whatever. So you can see all the crumbs here. When I first did it, Bubba immediately brushed it away, which I stopped him and I told him, let me get a picture of it before you do that. Oops. I have such a problem holding it, looking through the camera lens rather than my just looking. Ugh. Anyway, so this is the next picture. You can see all right here the crumbs. Again, I've not even pulled the bed out. I've just removed the cushion. Then I pulled the bed out. It was all over the mattress. These are big chunks too. It looks like it was done on purpose. And afterwards, I got to wondering if maybe the last person kind of did that to let the next person know that they don't clean the rooms. I don't know. Just a guess. These were the glasses. It was very hard to get a picture of how dirty the glasses were because, I mean, they're see-through. It's clear. But that was the best I could get. Then I went to the bathroom and I was thoroughly disgusted. Now, from here up is the wall. From here over is the floor. You see anything? How about this next picture? Yeah, that's exactly what that is. Yep, that is a hair from you know where, and that's nasty. So, what happened was when we got there, I seen this. Scott had a terrible migraine. Um, he's got neck issues from being a combat veteran, and driving for 3 hours aggravated it. So it gave him a migraine. So immediately, as soon as we got to the room, he got in bed. And of course, Daniel, being who he is, wanted to be like Daddy, wanted to take a nap. So that's why I went to the sofa and checked it out. And that's when I seen this, got aggravated, and started checking everything else. So we went downstairs to complain. I told them, immediately they said, "Do you want us to come and clean it?" And I said, "Not right now. My husband has a migraine." I said, "Maybe in a couple of hours." Usually when he takes a migraine pill, it takes about an hour. But just to make sure, I said a couple of hours. She said, "No problem, that there would still be a crew or somebody there to deal with it." And I said, "Thank you very much." Me and Bubba walked around the lobby for about 5 minutes, and something just told me that I needed to go make sure they were not up there disturbing him. As soon as I walk down the hall, I see a broom or something sitting outside our door, and I was like, "Oh, no, 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 no." So I got into the room, and there she was putting up her vacuum. I was livid. Asked her what was going on. She said she was told to come clean it right away, and I told her specifically uh, that I had said specifically not to come right away. So I told Daniel to sit down. So I went back downstairs, told the front desk lady what happened. We just discussed this less than 10 minutes ago. What happened? She didn't know what to say. So for me to keep my calm, I walked off because I was very upset. Um, you, it's just hard for me to maintain when you do something that hurts my children or my husband. So I walked away. I was standing at the elevator. I'd hit the button. The manager meets me, asks me what's going on. So I told him. He apologizes and says there will not be a charge for my room. I said, thank you. I appreciate that. He said, is there anything else we can do? I said, I don't think so. I just need to go and calm down so I don't say anything I shouldn't. I like to keep control over myself. I don't like it when I get out of control and say things that I shouldn't. So I was trying to get away. So the next morning, and by the way, nobody contacted us for the rest of the evening about cleaning the bathroom. No one. So I had to clean it. So the next morning, I checked our bank account. The charge was still there, along with a new charge of $30. So immediately I went back to the manager who was at the front desk and asked him, what is this $30 charge? The lady started to tell me, and he hushed her, kind of gave her this side look, and with his hand kind of like, kind of went like that to her, and hushed her. And then he says the same thing she did. He just kind of wrapped it up in a prettier bow. And so I said, no one ever told me, not upon check-in, not when I made the reservation, never was I told about this. I said, everything we have bought, we have paid cash for. We didn't charge it to our room. And he just kind of shrugged his shoulders. Well, that's what we do. So I knew that they were not going to do anything. I told him that I know for a fact they can remove that charge on our account immediately. And he said that I knew more than he did. That he did. He said that I knew more than he does. And I said, well, that's sad because I'm not in the hotel business. And that next morning when all this was going on about the bank, the account and stuff, his whole attitude had changed. He was no longer being helpful. He was over all my BS. It just didn't seem like he cared anymore about it and did not want to hear about any more of my problems. So I didn't say anything else to him. And here it is, been a week today, and the charge is still there. So I called up there to get the corporate number. And the lady, Tanya, that I spoke with, she said that if it's still there and the bank wouldn't release it, to call her back and she would take care of it. So I went to the bank account again to screenshot the charge, and it was gone. So thankfully, it's finally been removed, and we have not been charged for the stay or for the $30 incidental. Oy, I can't even stand that crap. It makes me angry. But whatever. I mean, they had our card. Why do they need to do that? Anyway, that's a whole other issue. But I don't think they handled it right the next day with his attitude, with not checking back with us to clean the bathroom. At first, everything was fine. He was kind, he was helpful, but that just did not last long at all. And I just wouldn't stay there. And that next morning when I was checking the bank account and everything, I went to look at the reviews at this hotel. All the reviews that had a problem was the same problem: dirty rooms. They were not clean. And of course, I told him that, and he was unaware. And I said, well, it's right there on Google. I mean, if I can access Google, he sure can, right? Anyway, these are the pictures. Just wanted to give a little insight of what all happened, seeing how I couldn't post them. Yuck, yuck, yuck. Thanks for watching, you guys. I sure appreciate you. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. And subscribe, of course. Bye, y'all. Have a good day.